Because as part of efforts to reduce petroleum prices in Ghana, authorities of the West African nations are using gold to buy fuel from dealers to help cut down fuel pump prices. Ghana's monthly fuel importation expenditure stands at more than $300 million, which is affecting the country's central bank's foreign reserves. Now, some analysts, however, do not believe the government's latest initiative will address the prolonged inconsistent fuel pricing system in the country. Let's have more details of that in this report.
Fuel prices in Ghana have been unstable since last year. Motorists have experienced several hikes as the cost of oil soared on the global market. To help reduce prices, the government is engaging in a barter trade by using the country's gold to buy oil.
The payment as contemplated by the program is in two forms. One is for gold to be given to the supplier. But in the case where the supplier request of gold, dollar, the gold is converted into dollar and then given to the supplier.
Ghana spends more than $350 million to import fuel every month. Oil distributing companies in the country rely on the central bank for the dollar exchange to buy fuel from the international market. The situation has caused the central bank's foreign reserves to dwindle. The government believes by using gold to buy oil at a cheaper cost, the pressure on its foreign reserves can be reduced and in the long run strengthen the cedi, the local currency. But some analysts are not convinced.
We don't know of any place where there's a cheaper source of fuel where the government will want to go and source from, and for that matter, is supposed to translate at the various pumps. And so if the government of Ghana is trying to go for gold for oil, then we want to know the policy document backing it.
The government says it has imported 40,000 metric tons of diesel valued at $40 million using the Gold for Oil program. That's only about 10% of the country's monthly demand for petrol and diesel.
That is not a long-term solution, because if anything, it's like you are promoting the refineries of other foreign countries. Why couldn't you look within? Because we have Temawa refinery, which is not refining any particular product. We have Boston there, which is supposed to be the strategic reserve for the government. They are not storing any sort of petroleum products for the future.
Ghana produces more than 170,000 barrels of crude oil a day. Most of it is exported. The country's oil refinery stopped operating about 5 years ago due to poor management.
In 2021, Ghana exported nearly $4 billion worth of crude oil. While the country relies heavily on imported fuel, it barely has control over the price. But analysts believe if the government takes out taxes on petroleum products, it could bring prices down.